Strong wind here early in the round.
Oh, rip that.
This is not heading in the right direction.
You know, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
And the second shot now. This from 170 yards. And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. Not quite enough on that one, couple of feet short.
Yeah, hopefully he taps it in. Not his best, but hopefully it's just 2 putts.
Beautiful stroke right there. Finds the bottom of the cup with ease. Here we are at the par 3, 13th hole. It's 210 yards. What does it take here, Frank?
It's one actually where you'd rather be conservative than aggressive here. And the reason why is this green tends to roll off at the back and the front and the middle there. So it's just something that pitches more in the central part of the green is really what's required. Oh, a solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Birdie try again here today. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Wow, Frank, this is a really good little par 4, isn't it, the 14th?
It is, and this is where one of those strong 3-woods comes in. The last 50 or 60 yards, as the ball kicks down and towards the left. It sounds like an aggressive play, but like a hard 3-wood trying to run it down there is actually not a bad play.
Is it drivable?
It is drivable, but it's whether it's worth the risk.
That one was running so hot. Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
I don't mean to miss it, but stop.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now we'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Now at the par 5, 15th hole, 577 yards. Frank, you remember what Rory McIlroy did here in 2010, that final round, 62?
I certainly do, Rich. That was an amazing run on the second 9. And holes like this, too. He just stood up here with a driver and just obliterated it down there with a nice draw. Took those bunkers out of play and just set up a mid-iron.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Fuck, it's gonna be in the bunker. No. Kick over.
Not missing by much today, but enough to again be in the bunker. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
On the green, looking at a
Eagles,
birdie opportunity. Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday.
Getting your home.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make Michael Bublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
I suck.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
This is the start of what some say is the toughest finishing stretch on the PGA Tour. It's known as the Green Mile. Frank, what makes it so challenging?
Well, this hole in particular, Rich, the dogleg right, it means it plays every inch of it's just over 500 yards. That bunker you can see down the right, 325 yards to carry that. If you can fly the ball that far, at least you can chew off 2/3 of this hole, and that is well required here. Otherwise, it's a long, long second shot.
Should be fine.
This is a good-looking shot.
Yeah, I could have aimed a little more to the left.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
This is far from what's happened.
That was cool. It looked like it was certainly going in.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just keeping the leaders within sight, Frank.
Doing a good job, really.
I just need a
Leaders at the moment, they seem to be in a playing to a different level, but top 10, interesting over these next few holes.
That's looking good.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Yeah, it's fine. Sit. Sit.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
It might be too hard. Yeah, too hard. Not even enough break.
Just seems an absolute waste. Got to take your time.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Birdie at least.
Good par.
No, it was par.
Now to the finishing hole here at Quail Hollow. Frank, what can we expect?
If there was a name for this hole, Rich, it should be called Narrows. The creek that meanders its way down the left side and actually divides that hole into really half the size of what a normal par 4 should be. That makes it hard. The bunker on the right is your bailout area. Just over 290 yards to get past that, and then the narrowest green that still sits up against the lake. This is just a brutal finish.
I could go for a dunk, but no.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
That's pretty sweet. You hit it just a little bit harder. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Alright, we finished top 10, hopefully.
He's made it.
I think I've only won.
That'll put a wrap on our final round coverage for all of us at EA Sports. I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time.
It's fine though. And the game apparently puts us back to 12th. Nice.
Thank you so much, guys. It's a lot. I still have to paint. Martin, learn how to shower. I have paint in my arms still. I don't know how to shower.
And now I'm third. Because it's fucking Japanese fuck. God damn it, Japanese. I might do a full round. Oh yeah, I can get a new attribute. Magician, what the fuck? You're lucky. Yeah, let's do full rounds because I hate losing my rank. No, I don't want to exit that. I want to continue that. Outfits. Do we have any new outfits? Please say yes. Yes, we have new outfits. Fuck. No, stop playing. New pants that we have. Oh, I like that. I need to change the hat. Yeah, finally we get some new hats. I'm tired of these, oh, we got a lot of new gloves. We don't have the Nike yet. Unlocked at level 85? What? That's fucking dumb. Let's add a different shirt to our... I like that one, but the pants need to change. See guys, your boy knows style. Probably just these. Yeah, it looks fun. Got some new shoes. The shoes though. One of those, yeah. And maybe like a white cap. White or black cap. What are these Nike hats? I'm not at level 84. Jeez. Yeah, that looks nice. Looking spicy. Shirt. It was long sleeve. The long sleeve shirts we have. Oh, I want one of those. But that actually looks really nice. It looks sick actually. I'll use that. And then Maybe some red pants. Or maybe, oh, those white ones look really sharp. Rip the penguin? Oh no, this isn't so good. I'll just go with the white. Shoes, probably go with black shoes. Sucks that these Nike ones are like so like late in the level. No, I don't like the red. There's a fine. That's good for Saturday. And your Sunday one. Sunday one will be that. Probably with that. So that's pretty good. Get a clean hat. White. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, the players. Nice. It's a good thing I chose the full rounds for this as well. So players is like one of the bigger ones. Salgrace. Alright. And hello to my 2 other viewers. Whoever you are. Not chatting.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today,
If I win
live
this
opening
tournament,
round
I should
coverage
be able to be back in
of the
first
players.
place for the FedEx Cup.
Frank, you don't want to get too cute with that second shot here at the 6th.
I remember many a time, Rich, when they put the flag right of center. You try and hit a little bit too close, those palm trees all of a sudden come into play. Hits one of those, that ball can go anywhere.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Frank, approach shot here at 6. Good chance to make birdie?
There is. You can almost cut this green into thirds. There's that front third, the left third, and of course the back third.
That's a little short.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
I'll roll out just a little bit.
Not a problem there, Rich.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Big par at least.
Still even par for the day. Back over to number 7. Frank, nothing spectacular to this point in the first round. What does the player need to do just to kind of generate some momentum.
I actually think they're playing it right, Rich. It's just, you compared to the top of the leaderboard, you start to think, well, maybe they're struggling. But there's ebbs and flows in this game. At the moment, it's just sort of almost like a holding pattern. But it's time to change that. Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
I probably should like club up, or maybe just do that. Roll. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. A birdie to send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Good balance when like stop. Okay, no, it doesn't stop. I put it into the rough. Because I'm smart.
Setting up for an approach shot here. You want to get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18 with a chance. 16 is the reachable par 5. You can make eagle there. And then the final 2 holes, you just want to steer clear of trouble. Though, with bold play, and you mentioned it with Craig Perks, you could make birdies.
It really is a case of mind over matter when you look at those holes. You're right. If you took away the water, you'd think they're 3 nice holes. But it wouldn't be the same. You intimidate the player as he plays 15. He's well aware of the finishing 3 holes.
And getting ready for the putt.
Rich, you got to tell me what happened. I covered my eyes on that one.
Another bogey. What else? Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why, they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
This wind sucks. It really does.
That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is all about plotting your way around. Now the third shot of the night.
There's a reward for a precise short iron shot in here. It depends on the right or the left. Precision pays off.
See if our featured player can do something right today.
Yeah, when you're swinging well, obviously the target looks as big as a barn. But on days like today, everything looks difficult.
I'm gonna withdraw from this because it's not fucking full rounds. You don't need to finalize it. Stop. No.